Alright, so by the time this goes up, I will have already posted. This is the site back in 1935, September 29th, 1935. Ernest Loll, a deputy sheriff for the Portland Police, was gunned down when he went to bust a couple young criminals on poaching. They were essentially like bird hunting out here because this was a lot more desolate back then. So I did Historical Murders of Portland episode to be posted on the anniversary, so I just did that. I actually did it the last time I was out here, but I ran out of, my battery died, and I was like, well, I don't really have anything. And anyway, this space here is named after Ernest Loll, and I looked it up on Google Maps, and I couldn't really find any, I think it's an old nest up there. I couldn't really find any trails or anything leading in here, even though it's like a nature park space. But I saw a guy running this way, and then he kind of disappeared, so I think he ran into here, and I just noticed this here looks like a little trail, so I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna see what I find, because again, I looked on Google Maps, and of course this is a very nondescript trail, but you can tell it's a trail. I mean, some parks have, this is all they have for trails. So yeah, I just want to explore through here and just see what it's like. I know there's homes over here, there's homes up there. This is kind of wedged between homes, but yeah, it's named after this officer, Ernest Loll, who was gunned down by these buddy criminals. And by the time this goes up, that video will have already gone live. So of course, as I reference back to it, if you've been watching any of my recent stuff, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is yeah, again, it's really thin. Like I can see a RV up there. There's homes there, sunlight, and yeah, see, there's homes right over here. And I don't know if this exits on this side, or if I'm gonna have to like wrap around and come back. This is actually a little treacherous here. I don't know about this. This is like giving away. But yeah, there's like a little creek bed down there. This is very thin, but I'm not seeing any poison oak. Yeah, this is not. I'm guessing these trails were kind of bore out and haven't really been maintained that much. But I mean, it's obviously a trail. I really like this. I got a spider web on me. I don't know if is this the end of the trail, or does it go up? It might go up that way. So we kind of dip down, you gotta jump. I don't know if I can make this alive. I made it. Okay, yeah, it does continue on. Right here, you just gotta meander your way up here. I think it does. Yeah, this is an ongoing trail. Spider web. Yeah, that's right, stay up there. Oh god, I can't see. The sun's blinding me. Yeah, so I'm just kind of moving uphill, as you do. But this is cool. There actually is a trail in here, a very thin one. Whoa, hello. But yeah, it's really nice in here. And of course, there's no like actual signage there. This is, I mean, you have to kind of just see it. Oh god, spider. Sorry, buddy. Looks like it might have been a trail. What is with this? Freaking, this is how I ended up having to cross a ravine like this at Marshall Park. Oh god, it just like dipped a little bit. Hope I don't have to come back that way. Yeah, now I'm starting to go down. Oh god, I just went into some kind of webbing. Nope, there. Wait, where to go? No, there it is. It's right on me. I can't see. It's touching me. Get off me. This is turning into Marshall Park again. I mean, it could end up that way if this trail starts getting really treacherous. It feels like there's a lot of space ahead. I mean, did this tree fall? Yeah, I think this tree just fell across here. Watch your head. Yeah, so this looks like it's all homes. Like, this is a trail. Like, it kind of branched off the one I'm on. I just want to see if it was feasible, but I think you have to meander around that, go down there, hop that, and I think you zigzag up that. Like, I think that's still a trail, but I can't really tell. And it probably leads you into somebody's backyard, so I'm gonna stay the course. Check out all this uprooting. Yeah, See, there's a lot of webs off trail. Again, and I'm only encountering a few. Oh, thought that was maybe a trail. Might have been at one time. I'm hearing less and less traffic. Is this just a rock or is it? No, yeah. It's like a manhole cover. Or, I mean, there's the manhole cover. I was like, that's an oddly shaped rock. Okay, this sumbitch is longer than I gave it credit for. Because I've just been going west for a pretty long time. I'm not really seeing an end to this. Look at the size of that spider web. I don't know if you can really see it. And then, yeah, I feel like I'm getting further away from society over there. Another manhole cover out here. Okay. Yeah, because I see a trail, like over there I see the trail. Okay, I thought that was a trail, but obviously not. I have to dig through here. Now, it looks like the trail widens over here. God, it goes up really high. Ah, swell. This isn't dangerous at all. So I thought it just crossed here. No, it doesn't. The trail just kind of, on this side, just kind of ends. But it's okay, because you can walk across this. Are you freaking kidding me? This is like, yeah, this is not steady, and that's a serious injury if I fall. So I think I'm gonna do the next best thing, which is to do something that's probably not going to kill me. No promises. Yeah. That was probably a good life decision. The last thing I needed to happen was to fall and hurt myself, or worse, knock myself unconscious, and have nobody around, probably for a while, to come and help me. Okay, so that's kind of trailish, but this looks more, oh my god, it's straight uphill. We're gonna run it. Nope, we're not. Oh god, I felt a twinge in my back. It's another trail that probably just goes back to the water. I wonder if I'm finally coming out at the end of this thing. So, I mean, the blue dot's not accurate, but you see how long this is. Like, I started over here, or like over in this area, and I'm pretty much, but see there's streets there, so I hope that means that I'm not just gonna get stuck when I come out. Okay, there's a big water tower there, so I'm getting, either I'm getting closer to things, or things are getting closer to me. So I'm hoping. Yeah, I see homes. Good. I really didn't want to have to backtrack, even though I think I'm not where I want to be now. I'm not gonna go this way because it doesn't make sense to. I just want to. Yeah, it just comes out here at this. Oh, this is interesting. There's like a business here and a big water tank here. This almost feels like property you're not supposed to go to, but the trail leads there. Almost fell. But yeah, so this is a dead-end street that I come out at. One more man cover for the road, and another small park space explored, with a few treacherous moments, especially that one really thin round log that wasn't really in place that well, that you were supposed to kind of jimmy rig into a bridge to cross. But yeah, that was the it was like the Loll Wildlife Nature Park space. I still at this moment, I just looked at it on my phone and I can't remember exactly what it's called. But again, a pretty cool space to walk through, you know. Trail gets a little tight at times, but nothing too treacherous. And again, named after Portland officer Ernest Loll, who, again, on the other side of the park space, was gunned down back in 1935. 39th and Vicuna. I think it's Vicuna. Vicuna Matata. I'm sorry, I've been, that's all I'm thinking when I see this street, Vicuna. So I'm still at deep corners of southwest Portland. I don't really know where I am anymore, and I keep seeing mailmen. I keep seeing you wherever I go. But I think another block up, there's a place called the Kerr Nature Area. Kerr is in like the name, not like the derogatory term for a dog. It says nature area, so it's probably a pretty, I mean, in a freaking neighborhood like this, it's probably a, oh wait, is this, I mean, this looks a little more welcoming. That just looks like a fence. I don't see any signs. This might just be like this is a dead end, because I see that marker thing. So I don't know. Wait, no, this looks like a trail. Clean water. Yeah, no, this is a trail. Huh. Well, what do you know? That just made that whole thing a lot easier. Yeah, so again, this is, I think, called the Kerr Nature Area. Ooh, darn. I didn't see any signs saying keep out, this is a private park, and you get that hoopla. So, oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that. It kind of comes out sideways. You got a little creek going through here, and this looks very homey. I'm sure there's a lot of locals. What the heck? This is like somebody's. Is this a road? This looks like somebody. This literally looks like somebody's driveway. Or does the trail? No, this is like, this literally comes out at somebody's freaking property. I feel very weird about this, but fuck it. That was, well, that didn't go the way I thought it would. Tell me there's an entryway. I just want to explore this place, that's all. That's all I want to do, boss. I can't tell, is that, ooh, this looks a lot more, likely to be the way I want to go. It's always a good sign when you see the no motor vehicles thing. And, yeah, it's a trail. It's just very strange because you're just right on people's, like, right on the edge of people's properties. Okay, good. Looks like there's a trail, because that just goes out in another street. Which is cool and all, but I don't want to be wandering into people's, wandering along people's front yards again. Okay, finally. Okay, so this is actually hopefully going to take me up deeper into this park space. And probably get me a few more bugs in the face, spiders in the face. But yeah, there's just like, you know, homes here, and I don't really know where this is going to drop me out at. But I guess, and I don't think this park is all that big. But it's definitely nice. I'd like to have something like this right next to my house. Unless, of course, sketchy people are coming through here all the time and living here. There's a trail that goes that way, but I'm guessing this is more the way that keeps you going, like cutting through the center of this park space. Ooh, it's a winder. This trail is a winder. I literally see a guy mowing his lawn dead ahead. I'm very... Yeah, there's like houses here. I'm just on the backside of houses. Am I just going around in a circle? Because that kind of sucks. I was hoping to be able to... Then again, the other side may just all be private property. I think... Heck, there's a guy mowing his lawn like right over there. Sorry if I'm sniffling a little bit. Ooh, check this plant out. Look at the blackness under the leaves. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen anything quite like that before. Look at this. Look at this kind of thickety type space. I love how it looks like they tried to cut this out so people could go through, and then they just kind of gave up after a while. It's like, nah, you know what? log cutting ain't for me. Yeah, so that dumped me here, and then this is the way I went up before, and if I turn, I'm right back where I started with these houses in the distance. So, you know, just a little roundabout. I mean, it's still not, wait. This is another trail, son. I think this is a trail. It's trailee. It's probably the kind of trail that's loaded with spider webs and whatnot. I don't know. This maybe used to be a trail, and then because, you know, I got to see more of the west side of the park. I like to see a little bit more of the east side. I mean, this still looks like a trail. It's old enough, though, that I feel like it's gonna dump me into somebody's yard. I really don't know if this is a trail anymore. It's open, and it's kind of inverted. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna get myself lost. Oh my god. Speaking of oh my god, this has been here so long. Look at this shoe. It's like it's been reclaimed by nature. This shoe's been here for a long time, which means there's probably people living out here. I honestly don't think this is a trail. Yeah, it just kind of goes into all these. Well, every time I tell myself, nah, you know what? I don't think this is a trail. Oh my god, there's like a bird massacre here. I see a little something through the brush on the other side. Oh god, I had to crouch down. Nah, yeah, this is just all brush. Well, you know, it's worth a look. I found a relic. I found an old shoe. So I flipped that shoe over one more time with my foot. I don't want to know what kind of bacteria has grown on it over time, so I ain't touching it with my hands. I just want to make sure there weren't like foot bones in it, because that would turn from, hey, cool old sneaker, to somebody was murdered and butchered out here. And if that was the case, I mean, I might have just uncovered a like 20-year-old cold case. I don't know, but there was nothing in there. That was a fun little walk, if nothing else. Cool little park space. I mean, it's very like tied in seemingly to this residential area. So I mean, as far as like, hey, you know, if you're kind of generally in this area, is this a good place to go run? I mean, not really. You know, even if you go for a walk, it's very short-lived before you're brushing up against somebody's property, and they probably, I don't know what the locals think about that. I'm obviously not a local, but going back the way I came, I'm looking for like, was it like Whispering Woods or Winding or Watery Woods Drive? I don't know, it's some road that I'm gonna try to get to circumvent all this and keep the trek going.